Unraveled Gamers have come back to YouTube. What's going on, everybody? This is your host, Damcom. I am joined today by the panel, the squad. We on some gang shit. Chris, Hot Takes Jimmy, Harmony, and the saltiest of senoritas. Say hello to the people, y'all.
Hello.
Good morning, Pastor.
Alright,
fine,
and
Steve.
as per usual, ain't shit changed. Jimmy, give us a hot take, bro.
Scarlet and Violet's a really good game.
That's not a hot take to me.
I can't weigh in on that.
I
Yeah.
completely agree.
Sounds like
Yeah.
positive hot takes.
Nah,
Huh?
the Pokemon community be hating that game. That game is so fun.
That's actual facts. That game is like super duper fun. I enjoy the fuck
Wait,
out
which one?
Scarlet and Violet.
Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, yeah.
And if you hating on
Not
it,
bad reviews from major companies. Well, yeah, I guess you could say major, like rating companies.
and
Just
if
haters.
you hating on it, well, fuck you wholeheartedly.
Facts.
All right. So, we're gonna go ahead and just hop right on into it. The Game Awards happened last night, and I personally think those that won. If you get what I'm saying. I guess we'll just start with the biggest one of them all: Elden Ring taking Game of the Year.
Hang on one sec then.
As it should.
Should.
Some people thought that it should go to God of War Ragnarok, and I know a couple of episodes back that Sam was one of the very few people that didn't think it shouldn't even be in the running for Game of the Year.
Still think that it would have won Game of the Year if it came out next year, or if it came out sooner. Shouldn't have won Game of the Year this year.
Okay. So
Elden Ring put in too much work.
So everybody here agrees that Elden Ring.
So Steve, you're saying it's the first four,
Yes.
or whatever, the Red Door first.
And I didn't even play it.
Right.
Okay. I personally don't think this might actually be the first time that we all agreed on something.
Okay, so it's red to do it.
That's crazy.
Yellow,
it's
then
just
back
about,
out to red.
Timing. Like you say,
Interesting.
Elden Ring came out like when? What day?
All right, let me run. Let's run through this then real quick.
Or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's so much time for that to come out.
Yeah, I got you.
And God of War not even be out, not even a whole month or two, and then you're already talking about giving it Game of the Year. No, that wouldn't be fair.
Okay. Elden Ring also won the game best game direction. What y'all think about that? The other nominees were God of War Ragnarok, of course, Horizon Forbidden West, a game called Immortality, and Stray.
I've heard Stray was a good game. I actually want to play it. I don't know if they plan on bringing it to Xbox or not. But
yeah, it's just Puss in Boots.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is funny. Puss in Boots.
I don't know if they bring it to Xbox, I'm definitely gonna get it.
I don't know. I think they got robbed at what was it? The best soundtracking game for the year.
Oh, you talking about Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Who won
It
that
made
one?
It made it.
God of War.
Yeah. Oh yeah, God of War. No. Oh yeah, it sure did. Damn, that's crazy. Let's see what else we got on the list. Best performance went to God of War Ragnarok.
That one easy one.
Best audio design, God of War Ragnarok. Let's see. Games for Impact went to As Dust Falls. I never heard of that.
Yes. It's on Game Pass. It's a story. It's kind of like Walking Dead. Like it's a story, decision-based game. It's fun. I'll give you a nice little interesting story.
Okay. Anybody else tried that game out or no?
No.
Okay, best ongoing game went to Final Fantasy 14 Online. It beat out Destiny 2, Apex Legends, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact.
As
Yeah,
it.
that makes sense.
Yep.
I think Destiny 2 didn't win it because Destiny has been in a shitty spot lately, but we're gonna get into that a little bit later. Best indie game went to Stray. I
agree with
agree
that.
with that because Stray has been a hit for
No, there's
some
nothing
reason.
open.
I guess everybody loves cats.
Yep.
Yes. People want to walk around as cats with backpacks on. It's irresistible.
Best debut indie game also went to Stray. So, no surprise. Now, this one kind of surprised me. So, best mobile game went to Marvel Snap. It beat out Apex Legends Mobile, Diablo, Immortal, Genshin Impact, and Tower Fantasy.
Snap
Now,
is fun. I actually play that.
It is.
it
Yes.
is.
It's very time consuming and it is fun. And I'm a big
Hey,
collector, so I
Steve,
like
now they're
collecting the
open.
little cards too.
I might actually have to try that then.
Steve, they're open
When
now.
they won best
So
mobile,
you might have to
Genshin, I was
deactivate. No, no,
like,
no, 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 no,
damn.
no.
I definitely
I'm
wasn't
surprised you
expecting to
didn't
see
hear
that.
about it before.
No, because now the yellow's open.
I
Don't.
knew
That's the
about
very
it,
damn
and it's downloaded to my
Okay,
phone.
so that's
I
how
just
you
ain't never got
open.
a
That's how he
chance to
gets.
get to
Is that how he get in though?
it and whatnot.
I don't think that's how he gets in though, Steve.
Sam doesn't play mobile games, so let's see. Best community support went to Final Fantasy 14 Online over Apex, Destiny 2, Fortnite, and No Man's Sky. I don't know why No Man's Sky is on there, but I mean, I guess. Best VR and AR game went to Moss Book 2. It beat out After the Fall, Among Us, Bone Lab, and Red Matter. I haven't heard of any of those games, honestly. I don't play VR. Innovation and accessibility went to God of War Ragnarok. Best action game went to Bayonetta 3. It beat out Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Neon White, Sifu, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Shredder's Revenge was just a remake though. It wasn't even a remake.
No.
It was just a port.
I think that was a continuation. The Kawabunga edition, that one was the remake. If I'm remembering correctly. Best action adventure game went to God of War Ragnarok, of course. Best RPG went to Elden Ring. It beat out Live Alive, whatever. Pokemon Legends Arceus, Triangle Strategy, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I don't think no other game stands a chance against Elden Ring in that category. Best fighting game went to Multiverse, which
Rigged.
it is a shitty year for fighting games overall. I mean, if Multiverse won best fighting games, nah, that's not it. Best family game went to Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It beat out Lego Star Wars, Mario Rabbids, Nintendo Switch Sports, and Splatoon 3. I guess. Best sports and racing game went to Gran Turismo 7. It beat out FIFA 23, 2K, Ollie World, and F122. The fuck is that?
It's not a lot of good sports games that's out. So that's like getting first place and there's only 3 people. Everybody's gonna get a top finish.
All right, best sim and strategy game went to Mario plus Rabbids Spark of Hope. I guess. Let's see.
Who did they beat out?
They beat out Doom, Spice Wars, Total War, Warhammer 3, 2 Point Campers, and Victoria 3.
They beat out Doom. Which Doom?
Doom. Dune.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay, so this next category, I'm gonna read y'all off a list. and I want y'all to tell me who do y'all think won. Best multiplayer game: Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Multiverse, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. Who do y'all think won that category?
I think it was Splatoon 3, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, that's your choice, Jimmy.
I'm gonna pick Splatoon.
Harmony,
Splatoons.
Sam.
I watched it. It was Splatoon.
Okay, so okay, let's be honest here. Should they have one? Should it, like best multiplayer game?
And the fact of who it was running against?
Yes.
Yes, because Modern Warfare is fucking garbage.
Yo, it's
I-
fun.
I wouldn't say that.
No,
It's
Jimmy.
fun.
Modern Warfare, no.
Yeah.
You have
No.
a good time playing that game. Don't lie.
No.
It's
Modern
fun.
Warfare was another one of those things that came out late.
When it come out,
So
March?
that's why you saying it doesn't. No, it came out in October. It
So
came out
late.
in October.
Yeah, no.
But okay, wait. When did Overwatch 2 come out?
Overwatch 2 should not have won either.
November,
Well, yeah, I guess that came out
or
late
November?
too.
October.
Okay, I guess if we looking at it from that aspect, then I guess let's see, content creator of the year. I don't care. Best eat, don't care, don't care, don't care.
RDC won best. I think it was best comedy, like little series or whatever it is for Anime House. Big ups to them. I actually watched it.
Oh
It was
yeah,
good.
shout out to RDC, bro. That shit, they drop fire shit. Let's see, most anticipated game to nobody fucking surprise. The Legend of Zelda won.
Go pick him up.
I don't know who the fuck thought Hogwarts was
Where?
gonna win that shit or Starfield. None of those games would beat out fucking Legend of Zelda.
There's no red ones, buddy.
I
Let's
don't
see,
know why.
best
here.
adaptation from like game to anime. Arcane League of Legends won. It beat out
You were.
Cyberpunk Edge
I saw
Runners,
you
The
shooting
Cuphead Show,
inside.
Sonic
That's why I
2,
was
and
like,
Uncharted.
there's nothing inside that opens up.
Okay.
Mm,
No, it made sense.
And those are the Game Awards winners.
Yeah.
Do y'all think there were any snubs on the list for any category or no?
I think the fucking music one was the only one.
You think that one should have went to Elden Ring, right?
Elden Ring had a sick. I don't know any song that came out of fucking God of War. And I played both games.
Okay.
yeah, normally the soundtracks on those
The only one
those
I can think
games
of
are
is, like,
real good.
the only one I can think of is like Kratos' theme, but everybody knows that one.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Okay. So since I know Sam is not gonna pay attention to the category necessarily, we're gonna go ahead and start here. We're gonna do fighting games next. What I was gonna say, Call of Duty, not Call of Duty. Fuck, Street Fighter 6 has a release date. Tekken 8 also has a release date. When the fuck is this shit? Is it June 22nd for Street Fighter 6? And when is the release date for Tekken 8, Harmony?
I think they said August. Hold on. I'm with the arc back here about that one.
But yeah,
Talking about
anyway.
today.
So while she looks that up, this year coming up in 2023 is going to be the best year for fighting game fans as a whole, because we are getting Street Fighter 6 has confirmed to be coming out next year. Also, Tekken 8 has also confirmed to be coming out next year. And also, rumors have came out that we supposed to be getting a Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 or 5, whatever one. That one
Dang.
coming to 5. It's 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's rumored that that's also supposed to be coming out next year. So for fighting games as a whole, besides the fact that they haven't announced a new Mortal Kombat game or a new Justice game,
Thank God.
I think fighting game's gonna be in a good spot. Now it's still not too late for Ed Boon to come out of nowhere and be like, "Hey, guess what? Mortal Kombat 12 is coming out in April. Surprise, motherfuckers!" Now I'll be surprised. I'll be happy for that. That or Injustice 3. Like I would say Injustice 3 because we got what 2 Mortal Kombat games back to back and whatnot. So
I feel like
Yeah,
the first quarter of the first half of next year is going to be a good release for just games in general. I mean, if you look at Dead Space, if you look at Resident Evil, if you look at some of the other games that have been to announce to come out within that first half of next year, I just feel like there's going to be something consistently to play that's going to drop, if not around the same date, the same like in the coming months of release dates. So I'm just excited. Next year is gonna be a lot. I might try one of those. Nah, I'm not. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not trying no fighting game. I'm not buying no fighting game. But look, I'm just excited in general. I can't wait for next year. Also have a hot take that protocol game was mid. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
you
it
played
was.
it?
Yeah, I played it. It was okay.
I enjoyed
It
it.
you could definitely. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed it. Definitely reminds you of Dead Space. I like the environments and all of that. But um, the most that it did was really well. I enjoyed the story, but it really just made me more excited for the Dead Space remake to come out. Because I feel like they definitely copied it, but nobody can do that. Like Dead Space will be able to do that. So definitely excited for that. But if I had to give it a rating, I would give it like I give it like a 7.5.
Yeah.
7.5.
Okay, Jimmy, what are your thoughts about the protocol?
I enjoyed it. It was a little spook.
It was spook.
It was spook. I don't like spooky things, but I had fun playing it.
Did it make you shit your pants?
I thought about it.
So like, are the animations good? Cause I seen like a couple of what's the names on TikTok and whatnot. Like they like fuck you up on there.
Oh,
Like
they fucking tear
PC.
through
On
you.
PC.
Yeah, they definitely.
They punch you
I
right in
give
the
them their
face.
credit. They took time making the death animations because there's so many unique death animations and especially like with the environment and with different enemies and stuff. They definitely put time into it. Now, if they come out with a second one, I'll definitely play it. They secured me in playing the second one, but I'm not gonna get it in like special edition or anything. But nah, I did enjoy it though. It was fun. Definitely was fun.
I get
And
why people buy special edition games, but like, I also don't.
then they
Harmony,
also,
did you play it?
I don't think she did.
Okay, well, she stepped away.
But they
Alright.
also canceled the. I don't know if you were going to talk about this, but they canceled the multiplayer DLC for Cyberpunk.
Yes.
Kind of disappointed in that.
Yes, they
Kind of
did.
disappointed in
A
that.
lot of people are disappointed that they canceled that. It's just like DC canceling every fucking thing that they announced, which is that shit is ridiculous. But was anybody even gonna play that shit though?
Play what?
That Cyberpunk multiplayer?
No.
Yeah, I got the game. I definitely was gonna play it. I'm pretty sure it was gonna be free.
Well, they got
They did announce DLC though.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Idris
about
Elba
to
is
say.
gonna be in the DLC, all of that. So I'll definitely be playing that. But yeah, I was definitely disappointed when they canceled the multiplayer because I was looking forward to it, especially everybody bringing their own unique character to whatever mode they were gonna bring. I felt like it was gonna be fun, Even though they've got a nice surge of players now due to them fully fixing the game. I felt like the multiplayer would have pulled more people in, kept more people. But I mean, hey, at least we're getting DLC. So
Speaking of that, like characters bring their own thing. Did y'all see that one game that they had announced with like all them like celebrities and shit in it?
What game?
no.
It was fuck.
I don't think I got Blue Protocol.
Was that it? I think that
The
was.
Amazon one?
They
Yeah.
had, they had showed one game. It was like a game with like a whole bunch of celebrities. It's like a mob game
Oh,
Oh, I seen that.
with like
Yeah.
all the
Chuck
celebrities.
Norris,
Yeah, it had Chuck Norris and
Idris Elba. Idris Elba.
I'm gonna have to-
Nah, I
forgot
think
the
he
name.
was he was in the DLC for Cyberpunk. I don't know if he was in that.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that one up and whatnot.
I
So,
gotta see.
but speaking of DLC, Horizon Forbidden West supposed to have some DLC release in next year. Yeah, next year, and this one is a PS5 exclusive DLC, so this will not be coming to the PS4. Which
Boss.
is supposed to what'd you say?
Crime Boss.
Yeah, that's it. That game looked interesting to say the least. But the Horizon Forbidden West Burning
Jimmy,
Shores
pull
is
your head
supposed
out
to
of your
take
ass.
place in Hollywood, California. The release date for that is April the 19th, 2023, PS5 exclusive, which I think it needs to go that way. I'm sorry, my PS4 players, but like
You fuck nerd.
we can't keep getting held back, like, cause
Well, I can't hear you over my fucking GPU then.
fuck you, Sam.
Bring it on,
Okay.
bitch.
But like we can't keep allowing that these games to be held back by like the PS4 and the Xbox what X no not X
Just
Xbox One.
360.
yeah, Xbox
Oh.
One and shit like that. We're not gonna get into that debate though.
Nah,
But, like-
pay for a new console. Stop being broke.
Well, and you heard it,
Time to
yeah,
upgrade.
and that's coming from the brokest nigga on the panel.
I have
So-
a PC and a fucking PS5. I don't know about you.
Oh shit.
What else you
Okay.
got? A PC, right?
I got everything else, but anyways, we're not gonna talk about who has what and who doesn't have what. Anyways, a game that I'm also interested in looking forward to is Final Fantasy 16 finally got a release date. That comes out June 22nd, so that means Street Fighter 6 comes out June 2nd. I got the dates mixed up. I'm excited for that shit. It's supposed to be a PS5 exclusive. I think it's gonna be a time exclusive though. I don't know if it's coming to Xbox. I do know that it's supposed to go to PC after the time exclusivity. Does it say? It's supposed to be a PS5 time exclusive for 6 months. That game is gonna go hard, just like every
Zero on
other Final
mine.
Fantasy game. Let's see.
That's an easy
They announced a
dungeon.
new Crash Rumble game, Team Rumble game.
Once you get it,
That
it's
might be
easy.
fun.
Jimmy, we'll run through the first two.
For thank the heavens, they finally announced the new Star Wars game, Jedi Survival. Now I don't know if y'all excited for that shit, but I damn sure for sure is. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That
Yeah.
game's fucking amazing.
I'm excited for it. I'm looking
There's
forward
only
to
three. There's only three
it. Seeing
encounters.
the
Only three
cameos
drops,
that they're
huh?
gonna have in it and all of that stuff. So
No, I know, but you
I'll be
only get
playing
those.
it.
You get in your drops to
I don't know
have.
about pre-ordering it, but I'll put
So there's
it.
only three encounters. Only three drops.
That shit. Anybody else looking forward to that Star Wars game?
You gonna hate me?
Yeah, I'm looking for the continuation, but that's about it, really.
I'll watch the story, but that's it.
Oh, that's the story, but that's it. You don't want to wield a lightsaber and go through fucking people up?
No, because I can't dismember people. But also, I'm really tired of the Skywalker era. So That's why I'm not like really into it.
Well,
Like
no,
I
that
like Cal
takes
Kestis.
place.
No, it's still the Skywalker
place
era because
before.
it's after Order 66, which is still the Skywalker era, which is still Darth Vader. So it's
Oh,
episodes
okay.
in between episodes 3 and 4.
Hmm.
So I'm just tired of like everybody sticking with that and shoving like timeline for timeline for timeline in the Skywalker era. I'm a little over it.
They need to go to before the Skywalker era. Like,
Yeah. Well,
way before that. Give us that. Like Knights of the Old Republic.
yeah, well, Kathleen Kennedy fucked that up for all of us. So because she claimed that there was no source material, and she literally fucked it all up. So,
Oh my god.
and I'll tell you what, after reading 19 books, there's plenty of source material. So,
But if I'm
I
not
mean, but I'm still
mistaken-
like, don't get me wrong, like God of War not winning or Game of the Year, I'm not hating on it. Still, I think it's still gonna be a really fun game, but I'm just like, I'm a little over it. But I'm excited to see what kind of new villains they bring into the picture and where they go after the ending of the last one. So it's gonna be good. It will be good because the Fallen Order was good. It's just a little short.
It was good. Like I think in one part of the trailer, you see that boy stop time and then like bring the little droid into the little bullets. That shit is actually kind of fire. It's pretty cool and shit like that. Another big announcement that happened
Steve?
at the Game Awards was the simple fact that Forspoken had a
Yeah,
demo.
just take your time. We're in the middle of a podcast anyway.
Have y'all tried the demo out like at all? Those of us that do have the PS5.
Forspoken's supposed to be like that Destiny like game, right?
Nah, it's not Destiny. Like,
It's supposed to have like, they're like, oh, it's gonna be no Destiny killer type shit, right?
I don't think so. I think it's just gonna be like a single player. No, it's a single.
I may look at it.
Like where you can use like a bunch of magic and shit like that. You pretty much the Avatar on crack. Like that shit is ridiculous.
this
Like
one.
I tried the demo out and that shit is fucking amazing, bro. It's like this one little move, like she creates like a coliseum of like flames and like surrounds you and your opponents, and then you can just like knock them into the flames, and they'll just get like this little burn damage. And then it's like one move she do when she using like Earth style, where she'll like touch the ground, and then like little mini mountains like come up and fuck up the opposition.
So like
That-
Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar on crack. And they only allow you to use those two abilities, but yeah, we seen in the trailer she can use lightning, she can use wind, she can use water. So that game is gonna be amazing. I cannot wait for that shit to drop.
I'll be getting a PS5 soon by the end of this holiday season. So I'll be back. I won't be back full time because I'm still gonna play like my 2K and other stuff on Xbox. But I'm definitely want to play some of the story telling games. And since they came out and said that Silent Hill is gonna be a exclusive, I guess I have no choice now but to get one because I can't let a Silent Hill game come out and not let a system hold me back.
Okay. All right. So enough of the Game Awards. Anything that we didn't get to now, we'll come back to it on a later episode. Let's get down to this Destiny 2 bullshit. So, okay, so let me just start off by asking this: what do y'all think about the new season so far?
It's a
below,
filler.
It's below mid again.
It's a filler.
I'm glad there's
something
not. I'm glad there's not a 6-man activity, but yes, it's a filler. It's annoying.
Filler. It's something to keep you busy, keep you on the game, long enough to shorten the time span for the DLC to come out.
Okay.
Literally, that's all it is. So this season is supposed to be
I'm
what,
good.
like
I'm
3
sure
months?
Jimmy's fine.
It's supposed to be until February.
Until the
end of
DLC
February.
comes out.
Yeah, February
Yeah,
28th.
So that's like 2-3 months. There isn't 3 months worth of stuff to do in this update.
There's
At all.
another 3 months worth of shit to do, honestly.
It's gonna be, everybody's gonna be finished with this in a month. Literally, that's it. And that's only because they're gonna gatekeep some stuff, obviously, until certain days. They already give us the little straggly one mission a week type thing. That kind of irritates me
So
because it's like you play the one game, the one mission, and it's just like, damn, okay, so now all I gotta do is do pinnacles, and then if you have other characters, do it on the other characters. But then if you don't, if you only have one, then it's just like there's
so
nothing.
so how do y'all? Okay, so I seen on Twitter that there was a big uproar about the formula still being the same. Like as far like these seasons go,
Yes.
do y'all agree with? Cause I'm pretty sure that y'all seen the negativity around that. I highly doubt that y'all haven't seen. Do y'all agree that they should change up the way they handle seasonal activities instead of just keeping it stagnant like it's been since they introduced seasons?
They need to do something, and anyone who says that they can't or they believes that they can't is stupid because it's a $2 billion company. So, they have
With a
all
bunch of brilliant
they
minds
have
behind it.
all the ability to actually make this better.
Yeah.
The
So
seasonal content is stagnant. We don't need resurface stuff. I don't care about like recycled guns and shit. Sure, bring some back. I don't care. But like, we have another battleground. Granted, it's better than the past battleground because it at whatever light level you're at, it goes +5 no matter what. So it makes it harder. It's also not a 6-man activity, so that's kind of fun. It still will get old really quick, but it's a sort of a step in the right direction. They butchered the shit out of comp. They need to get away from skill-based matchmaking. I'm now a firm believer that skill-based matchmaking doesn't belong in any game, because you can't cater to each 1%. You gotta cater to the 98%. So like, don't cater to the streamers. It doesn't have to be like connection. It doesn't have to be like, oh, all I want is pub, streamers matching with shitters, and But then I also see this side of people who play all the time. Like, I don't want to have to play the same 15 people every game. I don't want. I want to come home. Say I want to come home from work one day and like just play PvP, and I just want to relax, try a build, try this, and not have a fucking sweat fest and have fun. But so
that's the whole point of Destiny, though.
they butchered comp. But it's stagnant. They need to change it up. 3 months is too long. They either need to mix it up or they need to add like events more. And if people say they can't add events or they say they can't add events, they're wrong, because Tarkov's been doing it, does it every wipe. And that's like the biggest ongoing like game, I think.
And they have Sony in their back pocket.
Seriously,
So.
They just did a collab with Ubisoft with the Assassin's Creed like little animations and ornaments and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just so tired of the what's next. Like, let's look at the Lightfall thing. I'm like, I don't care anymore. I still didn't pre-order it. Sure, I can tether to a Thunder Crash Titan. It's gonna be super fucking cool. Get to go to Neptune, new whole planet, new enemy type, new NPCs. It's gonna be cool. But I'm really tired of like, yeah, we fucked this up, but we got this next. It's like that guy from Ant-Man. You know what I mean? You're gonna sit there in the van and he's gonna be like, my grandma died, blah 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 blah, but I got a burrito. That's awesome, great. It's such a horrible fucking way to have a thing. So like, I'm probably gonna be bored from after 2 weeks of this season. I'll go play like Among Us forever.
So, oh fuck, we gotta talk about Among Us too. But anyway, before we get to that, so like, do y'all think they should add more secret events in these seasons and whatnot, like little secret shit for us to do? Because that's what I'm saying.
As long as they're not like building a garden for the Elixni.
It's not even just that. Like the season events that were really good were Black Armory,
Menagerie.
shit like that. Those are really good, but because they were new to us and we haven't really had anything similar or even as good since then.
Nothing to move the needle.
Yeah, they just weren't. we need harder activities. If you know what I mean.
Well, that's why that's why I'm saying that this one is a step in the right direction.
Yeah, it's a good step in the right direction, like I said, but they need to be like the Forge's difficulty again. Because those were difficult, but everybody loved it. It was a really great season, really well received. We need more secret missions like the fucking 0 hour and shit like that. But they're taking a step in the right direction, but it's like 3 steps back with the shit they're fucking up.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this, and we're gonna go one by one. So for those of us that do play this, and we're gonna start with you this time, Jimmy. You're the game creator. What will you do to make Destiny better?
And there's a lot to do. First of all,
Just
spaceship battles are the first thing I do.
okay.
Hear me out. Like, we're supposed to be able to use this and the ship, and there's a lot of air combat. Like, throw in like what's the old fucking Ace games that they used to play, right? What was that the name of them? Where they, you're a fighter pilot pretty much.
I think it's
Combat Ace.
Yeah.
Ace Combat.
I'm pretty sure they have the resources to implement that in the game, and I feel like that'd be a really good fresh addition to add into it. I feel like just upping like vehicle combat, tanks being a lot better.
They completely got away from that.
Making vehicles worth using would be a huge step in the right direction. Because like if we're going to be like into an all-out war eventually in the game, we need artillery that could handle that. I know we're powerful enough as it is, but we need the artillery to handle said war. The one thing I did read is that they added before the game came out, they had guns and sparrows, but they said nobody got off the sparrow to use their actual gun or travel around. And I get that, shit's fun. I'd be fine without my sparrow having a gun, but make vehicle combat worth it.
Okay.
Another thing would be like not catering to everybody, I guess you would say. Like
the casual fan.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but like make content hard. Vogue when it first came out was hard. Or not like OG Vogue, OG King's Fall. Crotazam was okay. We just need hard content, and I get like some people are like, oh man, I can't make optimal builds and shit like this. I'm a fucking dad that doesn't have the time to do this shit, and I get that, but like they're also the part of the same people that complain that the game isn't fun because there's not as much content to do or the content's fucking baby down. We just flat out need hard content.
No crafting weapons, please, Jimmy. Take that out of the game.
Okay.
Oh yeah, weapon crafting is really stupid. Also, like, if we're gonna be honest, the best meta for Destiny was whenever we had to run these 3 set guns, or you're not worth running in with. if I'm be honest.
You talking about Mountaintop Recluse and Gjallarhorn?
No, I'm talking about the D1 Fatebringer Black Spindle Gjallarhorn meta.
Wait, you don't want Whisper of the Worm with a buff of 80 airborne effectiveness, Jimmy?
Dude, and with the weapon nerfs, like, make them make sense. And like, Gjallarhorn got nerfed for what fucking reason?
Nobody
knows. Just to nerf it.
They said it's too easy to use. Like, I'm sorry that like.
I thought that was the point of the gun.
That's the reason I brought the gun into the game, because it was
easy to use. Point and shoot, and it fucks shit up. That's the whole point. Exactly.
It's a rocket launcher.
It's proper weapon shooting, and then like going. I don't even want to get into PvP, so I'll let someone go next.
Okay, Chris, what you got? You the developer at Bungie. What will you do to make Destiny great again?
I would really just take my set team, and I would just go back and look at Destiny when Rise of Iron came out, because I feel like when Rise of Iron came out, that was probably the height of Destiny. It was fun. All the weapons were good. I didn't play a lot of PvP at that point. I like the fact that they give like a legendary hard mode that gives you guaranteed good drops from doing the story missions. I do like that. They could keep that. I do feel like they took away too many events, because um, shout out to Olive because when they had the Crimson Days event, me and Olive was running that shit, and for some reason they just didn't want to do it. You know, um, and I feel like they need to get into a new like when you bring an event back, bring something new with the event. It's been the past like 2 years. Every event is the same. It's the same as last year's. Like the Christmas event is always you collecting cookies, you baking cookies, you giving them to people. The Halloween event, you killing nightmares, you're killing Hive with pumpkins over their heads, and they give you the same weapons. You know, and no, I'm tired of the same weapons, man. I don't want no reskin weapon. Take that away. I need new designs, everything.
Do y'all remember back in D1, the first ever like live event we got was the original OG Queen's Wrath, where like the queen just like popped up in a tower, she gave us some missions and we went to go do whatever the fuck it was. It was so long ago and shit like that. But so would y'all like stuff for like shit like seasonal like little events that just like pop up in the middle of a season that has nothing
Yep.
like Christmas, Halloween, and all that other shit. Like something that's completely off just pops up middle of the season. Hey, go do this, go do this. You got brand new rewards and shit.
Yes.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, random stuff.
Like not
Like,
every event.
Hey,
has to be,
Steve.
like,
it just
no,
don't have to make
not every
sense.
event has to be based
No.
off like the story. I'm okay with the story progressing with events, but like not everything has to go with it. They can have like a just straight PvP event. You know what I mean? They can have a straight Gambit event. You know, whoever the fuck plays that game mode. They can
I
have
do.
new shit. Custom games. You know, not just like fuck. What's the stupid game mode that we have that I could give two shits about?
Rift.
Torch, Rift. Added where like you're always in your super or like you can only use swords in a game.
I'm running around.
Or kind of like the forge system in and fucking Halo, you know, something like that. We can make our own maps, shit like that. That'd be really a good way to add this into make the game like worth playing. But
Okay.
and to
For
fix
God's
Gambit,
sake.
they just have to fix Gambit all entirely.
They need to go back to the original form of the Iron Banner rewards that I liked, because I liked the original shaders you had to get, the emblems that you could only get from playing Iron Banner, all of that. I wouldn't be mad if they did. You could only get 2 pieces of armor from each one, because remember when it first came out, you had to level it up, and you could only get a certain guns on certain Iron Banners with certain. Now, what you could do is make an auto rifle or a hand cannon, unlock at certain levels, and then once you unlock it at a level, then replaying Iron Banner after you unlock it, then you can get random rolls. You know, because I just feel like, and they don't even bring back Iron Banner what they supposed to bring it like once every month.
It's
Twice
like
twice
a season. Yeah, twice a season.
Yeah,
Hear
like
me out.
it's Iron Banner isn't even worth it anymore.
Bring back the original way of leveling up guns. You know, you had to use the
Yeah.
gun and you unlock each perk individually. Cut move, but it'd be really fun to see how it would work in this meta.
And bring back most of Light too.
I don't know about that one, but Sam, you Bungie developer, what do you got? How you gonna revolutionize it?
Oh, we're gonna envelop Destiny, and we're just gonna call it Destiny. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna take Destiny 1, and we're gonna put the aspects in Destiny 2 into Destiny 1, and it's literally just gonna be called Destiny. And we're gonna also listen to our player base. It doesn't always have to be verbatim what they say, but when they say, "Hey, how about some cosmetics for reaching Ascendant?" We're gonna be like, "Yeah, sure, we can give you a cool little shader, an emblem, or something like that." Instead of saying, "Yeah, it's not feasible. We can't do it." We we can't do it. It'll just wreck the game. But you know what? We're gonna give you a Telesto event. You know, I'm gonna actually listen to my player base and stop making really stupid fucking remarks on how we're toxic and everything like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna go back to the old Gambit maps because these new ones suck absolute donkey dick. I'm taking Disjunction out of the game.
Oh
Absolutely.
God.
I'm taking out what's the other one? That's really bad. It's on the Dreadnought. Taking that one out of the game.
Oh, it's not Cauldron, it's another shit one though.
I'm
it's
not
not
content vaulting anything because people can afford to have more and more storage if they really want to. And it's like I said, $2 billion company. Don't care about the resources. I care about my money.
So
I feel like they should have brought back a raid too. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, but
I feel like
that's what I'm
if
saying.
you're
I'll
gonna-
bring
if
back
you're
anything,
gonna
and I'm not having build craft. I'm not build crafting, but I'm not having crafting guns. Like, give me some like I like how they did with mods are kind of okay, but like subclasses 3.0 are great, but no crafting guns. I like the random rolls. I like grinding. Strike specific loot. I'm bringing that back too.
okay, so question. Would y'all personal opinion, I think the best era of Destiny 2 is when we actually have pinnacle weapons and shit like that instead of these ritual weapon bullshit. How do y'all feel about that? I know some of them guns were hard as fuck to get, like them hand cannons. What were they called?
It was absolute. It was absolutely perfect. Some things should not be
Luminous
obtainable.
Hour and
Not forgotten.
Luminous Hour. Yeah, not forgotten. I think that was the best perfect time of Destiny. You actually had shit to go out there and grind for, and like you was actually working towards something. These ritual weapons that they have now are ass. Like, I'm sorry, that shit is ass. Like that post rifle for this season, like tunnel vision, kill clip, and I forgot what the other two perks are, but that shit is ass, bro. Like, bring like new overpowered perks on these guns, and give us pinnacles back. Honestly, I think we need pinnacles back, and I also a firm believer that we need a new game mode. I don't know what the fuck they can come up with, but those two things need pinnacles need to come back, and we need a new game mode.
I think North Forgotten came out like one of the worst times to come out though. It came out like did it come out like in like the Red War era? Like
No, after
Like-
everything was after it.
No,
it
it
was
was
after
after.
Curse of Osiris and everything? Okay. I
That
thought
was
it
after.
came out I thought it came out in the
No, that
era.
with the Redrix
Broadsword.
Claymore.
It was Reggie
I
Claymore
think
Broadsword.
yeah, that was the very first one.
Okay.
That wasn't that.
Okay,
But,
so look,
like-
I have a question for y'all. So what span in Destiny 2 do you feel is your personal favorite? And you can mark it by season or you can mark it by DLC, whichever one. Where do you feel at what point what DLC came out for Destiny 2 where you said this is probably the best that I'm gonna see or have seen Destiny 2 at its full
Oh,
capacity?
fuck.
Did you say Red
Yeah.
War? Shut the fuck up. What was it? The
Look.
season where Cade died?
Forsaken.
Forsaken.
That went into another
Forsaken.
season.
Yeah, Forsaken.
Opulent,
Out,
opulent.
not even as a meme.
Oh, season of Opulence.
Red War would have been a phenomenal season if it didn't have its weapon system set up. I had a lot of fun in that season. The content was decent. It was slow because it was the beginning of the fucking game. And Curse of
Mhm.
Osiris blew ass out the fucking water. But
That shit was horrible.
if the weapon system was like how we have it now, I'm pretty sure people would have praised the game.
The
They're
crazy
"Oh,
thing is,
dungeon layers isn't that bad. This is good. Like, what are y'all talking about?"
they actually had good weapons in that season too. And for the Curse of Osiris DLC, they actually had some good weapons though. I don't know. I probably have to say Forsaken or whatever year, whatever seasons and whatnot where we had like Recluse, Mountaintop,
That was on Jujutsu.
Wendigo. Yeah, all that shit. Like I think
Who the
that was
fuck
the
is it?
best time for Destiny because we actually had something to look forward to. We actually had something to go. Like
I got it.
honestly, I only got in PvP just to get the fucking Recluse and them fucking Mountaintop. Boy, I played. That was probably the only time you actually catch me in PvP. Cause boy, prior to them two guns, my ass is rarely in there. I do trials here and there, but that's it.
Honestly,
Like,
like I like the Red War. That's the most I played with everybody because after that everybody just started falling off. I enjoy what's the other one that I enjoyed? The Forges, Black Armory. I think Black
oh,
Armory was.
Black Armor. Yep.
I think Black Armory is the best season. I think it was hard to call that one shit.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah. I really just can't even say which season was probably my
Okay.
favorite, but
So,
I particularly enjoyed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I particularly enjoyed Witch Queen. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Which Queen wasn't bad off rip. Its pacing seasonal wise what makes the year.
yeah. Like, I don't know if they need to make seasons shorter or they just need it's probably not they need to make seasons shorter. They just need to add more shit to
I need to
it.
add more.
To the
That's
season.
it.
And like since they have they have Sony, they're owned by Sony now. So it's just like when they were working with Microsoft. They had Vicarious Visions working with them. They had what's that other company?
Havoc. I think Havoc works with them too, don't they?
I think so. But back when they had Vicarious Visions helping them out and
So
shit, that's when we had like a lot of shit per season or whatever coming out. So now that they with Sony, they got like Guerrilla Games. They have
Insomniac, if I'm not mistaken.
Insomniac and shit like that. They have all these studios that can help them out with Destiny. So I believe that there's no reason from here on out we should be getting
Jimmy, four sides, same thing.
as least amount of content as we're getting now. I think we should get more. Hopefully they actually do give us more content because this seasonal shit, like, and Lightfall is coming out. Lightfall is right around the and it's gonna be the same formula that we have now because it's so new. But I think everything after Lightfall, what's the next major one? What, Final Shape?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Final Shape is probably where we're gonna actually see a drastic change, especially since people are now complaining about the little seasonal method. We might get a change in that before Final Shape because it's enough time, but I don't know. Destiny just need Destiny really its problem is they don't shake shit up enough. That's the major thing. They don't try to. What's the word I'm
I think
looking
it's because they're
for?
scared of taking risk.
Yeah, there you go.
And like,
And I don't understand it because they have dedicated motherfuckers that will play their game regardless of whatever they
shitty
drop.
content is.
Sam is one of those people. Like Sam is a diehard Destiny fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like as
Favorite
much
game.
as he sits here and complain about it, that motherfucker's playing it right now.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, I am playing it right now.
That's how dedicated he is.
Yeah, I am too.
I think it's just
Especially since they buff him. I can actually go back to being a Warlock main now. I've been loving it.
I think right now my biggest gripe is they
Oh,
push like
it's this side.
for the streamer stuff to go through like what they want for what they suggest for fucking metas.
No, it's
But
not
they
that
cater to,
because
like,
if they're listening to the streamer stuff, guys, if they're listening to streamers, then we would have a better game because you would also have connection based matchmaking. You would also not have a seasonal thing. You would not have crafting.
No, but I mean like meta wise, it'd be like they go for their meta, but then they baby it down to be like, well, if you're a casual player, you could play it like this. So they're like they do it like that, but in a way nerf it in a sense.
Jimmy, come over here.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just saying. I mean, people need to realize that streamers are not the issue. Casuals are the issue. You You got to bring people into the game. You got to figure out how to bring people into the game, and it's not bombarding them with fucking Shah Han. So.
Damn. Okay. That's gonna do it for us tonight. Yeah, that's gonna do it for us tonight. We'll come back. Hopefully next week we'll get into some more things. We'll talk about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet more, for sure. And then we'll get something nice in together for y'all.
Hey, side note before we go. That next DLC, I think they need to find a way to bring K6 back. And don't tell me they can't, because they can. Because if we can go back in fucking time and save Saint for his boyfriend, we can go back in time and save Cade.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine. Whatever improves this game, man. They can murder the entire Vanguard for all I fucking care.
Bring back my Pocket Infinity. Need that.
Sure.
They need to figure out how to rework that and bring me my gun back.
Yep.
Hey, they couldn't even rework it in D1. They had to take it out entirely.
Yep.
It's fine. Tumbleweed broke the dungeon today, so.
Boy, that Tumbleweed almost killed me. Like, no bullshit. Like, on stream, that bitch almost killed me. But I'm your host, Damcom. I am, like I said, I'm joined today. Was joined by Chris, Harmony, Playoff Jimmy, and the Saltiest of Seniors. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. We'd like to thank everybody that come across our video and see I hit that follow, subscribe button, and tune in for